Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Hytale. This is the patch notes for update 2. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this, guys. I just saw this today, so it's new to me. This will be going up Tuesday for you guys. I do have videos planned for Monday. It will be on update 2. I will tell in the comments or in can't talk today. I'll make sure everybody understands that the update patch notes are going to be going over on Tuesday during that video. What we got here is customization. So this is patch note 2 from January 24th, 2026. Customizations and cosmetics. New avatar customization options have been added for everyone. Bandit mask inside knot. Blindfold and thick. Bandage, blindfold, and thick left eye, right eye variants. Vampire mouth, cute mouth, orc mouth. Update white color to fantasy cotton and cosmetic colors. Updated visuals for the following haircuts: side panel pigtail, hair stick bun, simple bobcat, fighter bun, smart elven, and windswept. Added new armor slot visibility toggles next to the equipment, accessible directly from the control character panel. Server hosts can disable or enable this feature to enforce rules of PvP and immersive purposes. Improved animation for capes when the player is running. Gameplay and balance. A new item has been added that allows the user to raise skeleton minions from nearby bone piles. Ho ho! You could do like a necromancer build. Has a chance to drop from a large Pentorian skeleton. I'm not pronouncing that right. Adamant now requires a thermium or cobalt pick to be mined. Mining and pick progress has been adjusted. Lower tier picks now deal much less damage to higher tier ore blocks. Upgrading to a higher quality pick significantly reduces the amount of hits required. Buffed polar bears. More decorative light recipes have been added to the furniture bench. The following NPCs will now drop medium hides instead of light hides: bison, boar, cows, horses, warthogs. The magma toad has been adjusted. The toad damage has been significantly reduced. It now alternates between tongue attack and a new attack, headbutt. Petals are now craftable in the furniture bench under textile category. This makes them renewable, as yellow petals can now be farmed from getting sunflower seeds. All crafting requirements used to make different colored petals are renewable resources. Lighter variants for each cloth block now can be crafted using a combination of petals. World Generation version 2 has been prepared for public documentation to help modders. New default flat and default void templates have been added using World Gen version 2. The Creative Hub portal now spawns with World Gen version 2 flat World Gen. Results in clear weather and limited fog, but only works in new creative worlds. Major refactor of ore placement in all zones. You will need to explore new chunks for old worlds to see this change. Okay. Results in more ores, especially in devastated lands underground. Okay. Farming. Internal crops no longer break from accidental weapon damage. Increased tilled soil lifetime. Now lasts longer between 1.2 and 1.5 days. Fixed soil decay under full grown crops. You can now hold torches in the offhand while using a hoe and seeds. Oh, that's cool. Breaking full internal crops will drop their seeds back. Harvested crops can now be placed on the ground when crouching. Recipe requirement costs have been adjusted for hoes. Hoes now unlock at different farming bench tiers. Copper at tier 2 instead of tier 4. Iron is now tier 4 instead of tier 8. And thermium has been added at tier 6. Okay. UI and UX. Improve the edit block tooltip description. Tooltips will now display the name of the colors when hovering over a color option in the avatar customization menu. Made improvements to the visibility of hotbar active slot by increasing the contrast and adding a diamond indicator. This makes it easier to see the hotbar active slot when in brighter environments like the Howling Sand. The categories of memories are now sorted alphabetically when being viewed via the Heart of Orbis. Scripted bush quality of life improvements, added missing entry to filters and removed invalid blocks from filters, fixed various bugs in existing script bushes, added decoration in cave bushes, removed redundant script brushes. The brushes. It's BR, right? Brushes. I know what I said bushes for. Updated the jumped if block type node to use the single offset instead of the listed offsets. Inventory interaction update. Better double click handling. You can now click faster. Shift clicking on armor will now directly equip if no armor is currently equipped to the respective slot. Cute. Shortcut key binding has been added to the inventory quick actions. Pull all, quick slot, sort. Okay. Shortcuts now display the tooltip when hovered over quick action buttons such as sort item by type. An FPS counter overlay option has been added to the settings menu. This can be found under General User Interface. The current FPS will display at the top right corner of the game when it is enabled. I don't usually use that in game, guys. I can add it just for one episode just to show you guys how it works, but I probably won't be using that too often. Various improvements to player markers. Player markers now display on the compass. Removed player prefix from the player markers on the map. Player names will always render on the map. Added toggle button for compass and map visibility in the map players list. Players at different heights will have a different icon, up and down indicator in the compass. Well, that's cool. They should have had that already. I guess they didn't think about it. Added whatever that word is, accessibility mode. This can be found in game accessibility. Turn snakes. Oh, okay. I'm assuming they're going to have something in there for arthropods, like some spiders and stuff like that. Hatworms. I guess hatworms are better than snakes. I guess if you got a phobia, right? Just like with spiders, you might have to take a look at that one. Gameplay accessibility. Audio and visual effects. Added all missing basic Rex sounds. Updated the bones item drag and drop inventory sound. Fixed the bug in the Howling Sands cave track. Updated all food particle tints. Bug fixes tech instability. Introduced a server auto update system, including configuration options and new commands for updated management. Added a new update module core plugin and integrated it into the server boot process, allowing the server to check for and apply updates, notify players, and handle stage updates. That's pretty cool. Introducing an update config in the Hytale server config with fields for enabling updates, checking intervals, notification preferences, patch line selections, backup options, and auto apply modes, including serialization support and getter setter methods. Added a new shutdown reason update to indicate when the server should restart to apply a stage update. Added new /update commands and detailed server messages for checking, downloading, applying, and managing updates, including player notifications and auto apply warnings. Updated the release workflow to include launcher script. Okay, that's something we probably will never have to worry about. Made improvements to the rendering shadows to fix various issues. Fixed middle click pick block when the hotbar is full in creative mode. Now when middle clicking a block in creative mode when the inventory is full, it will replace the current slot with the newly picked item. Okay, so that must have been a problem for some people. I haven't played on creative yet, guys. The assessment editor will now display documentation for tooltips. Fixed issues with mantling detection, which resulted in many unintended behaviors. Implemented a fix to persist cleared key bindings across sessions. Made an adjustment to improve weather transitions to reduce jarring visuals. More improvements will be made in future updates. Fixed an issue where using teleporters to avoid accidental collisions by applying an offset. Rail carts now consume currently in place properly. Okay. Bed respawning in unloaded chunks has been fixed. Fixes an issue where the collision check always failed if there were no loaded chunks. So I can see how that'd be an issue. Major server stability, validation, ECS localization, and timeout improvements. Refilling containers now targets the closest block of water rather than requiring you to aim for a block behind or underwater. Fix some types of items displaying oversized placement previews. Fixed an issue with the Berserker haircut texture tiling. Fixed glass textures from inheriting the cosmetic color of the lens highlights. Added permissions for world map teleporting. Prevents players from sending pockets to the server and teleporting anywhere they want without op. I could see how that would be a problem also. Emerald Wilds dungeon and other environments have been fixed. You might hear new soundtracks. Fix sending player marker updates while map isn't open. Fix player markers flickering when hovering over the map on the map. Other players' names and more readable are more readable when zoomed in on the map. That's the update 2. I'm assuming from what they've been saying here that we should be able to play this on our own world. It's just the changes in the ores we'll probably have to go to new chunks for. If I have problems, we'll just start a new one. I think we should be good for right now. We'll just assess as we go. If there ever is a point to where I have to restart a new world, I'll probably get to the point to where we were in the previous episode or a little before and let you guys know ahead of time that I had to restart and this is a new world. So that's where we'll handle that one. But for right now, guys, I think this is good. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them that you like it. There's a share tab down below. There's links there, social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on your post tab on your YouTube channel. If you got tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. See you guys later.